Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome back to another Let's Play of Europa Universalis 4. I am Germania. I'd like to say who I'm playing as. I didn't go over this last time. It seemed to have kept everything. This is a conversion over from Crusader Kings 2. Emperor Theron Adelard. So, yeah, I remember his military skills like 3 in Crusader Kings 2. So he has good diplomacy and pretty good administrative skills. His son, who's 9 years old, has 6 in martial, is it? Yeah, it's military skill in this game. 3 in diplomacy and 2 in administration. I've chosen my advisors here, so just trying to move towards stabilizing my nation, my empire. So I chose a cheap one here. This guy, for better relations over time, I found out that I actually can have 4 diplomatic relations, not just 2, because I have 2 diplomats. But I'm going to try to get this guy. You have to wait. It says you have to wait a day until sending off another alliance. Maybe I could go royal marriage with them. But if anything, I would like to swoop in and get Poland as an ally. I can also get Sweden as my ally. So it'll be Knights Hospitaller, Poland, and Sweden will be my allies if I can pull it off. And I'm going to try to diplomatically annex this guy, which means making friends with him. Yeah, so I'll wait. I'll get Poland next, and then go for Sweden, and then I'll choose these guys afterwards with my diplomats. Okay, so as for religion, well, we're going to stay Catholic as long as we can. I'm not sure. I don't even know if I want to convert over to when the Protestant Revolution happens in the 1500s, so, what, 80 years from now? I'm not sure. But I know that I can boost my stability, so that's now +1. Do that right away. And as for the missions, I would like to solidify papal relations. I'll choose that. So after my diplomat is free, I'll get him to go down to, well, this would be what's considered the papal state. Yeah, Roma. That's all that they have here. So Byzantines have a core right here. Do they? Is it right there? I'll show it to be. Oh, here, it's right here. Okay. So they have a core right there, which is good cause for them to go to war and eat up the Knights Hospitaller. I don't want that. You could take over a huge amount of territory in this game quickly compared to, well, unless it's a Crusade and Crusader Kings 2. It'd be somewhat, at times, comparable to that. I've seen places gobbled up really quickly. So anyways, once we get our alliances set, I built a bunch of forts here. They're being constructed, but probably about 8 forts in total. Mostly along here. I've mothballed a lot. I've destroyed a lot in the center. We didn't need like 10 forts here. But I kept them active along the coast. There's one everywhere. And I was wrong. There is a fort active here. Just when you zoom in, you don't see it. See the fort icon there? So that does denote that there's a fort there. So I have mothballed this fort here. 4 forts in total here facing Spain. I've kind of put my armies to go 3 to a different spot. So I'll try to have 20k armies, but we'll see how that works out. For my fleet, I'm not really sure. I know that I can order my light ships to, well, I have 24 of them. Build. This is different. You can build right here. Okay, that's different. Let's create a new unit. Let's go 4 each. We've got a few trade routes. Let's support them. So, I wonder if I could name it properly, something like that. But anyways, what you do is you go protect trade. And what's patrolling? I don't remember that, actually. Start patrolling. Okay, so you choose the trade route. Sort by current trade power, income. I'm going to go like that. So Baltic Sea, these are ours. It's under our flag. These are trade nodes. So 1, 2, 3, 4 under our name. Plus, if you want to, oh, there's another one, Bordeaux. If you want to trade to other places, I do believe that we have. Sort by income. Okay, this 9 trade power. So I'm gonna go income Baltics. Oh, trade power. Back up top, Lubeck. Lubeck is our #1 with trade power, so we'll go with that. And this is just named. I'm gonna put Lubeck. Oh, leader. 3rd fleet's right here. Lubeck fleet. There. I don't think that there's a limit to how many you can name, but there's a space limit to how long the name can be. So 4 there, so I'll go with this, and I'll keep on doing that. Protect trade. So I'm going to do that. I'll be right back so you don't need to see the whole thing. Okay, so I started constructing 4 new heavy ships and 1 new light transport, and that will automatically go to fleet. That's different. It's never been like that in any Europa Universalis game. So it's really handy. So that's done. I also have all my light ships. They're all ordered off to different fleets. So I even named them so I know where they're going. They're patrolling, and some of them, like, was it the Genoa one? Genoa Sea Fleet. Yeah, so this protects your trade. Now, what this does is actually increases the income you get from the trade nodules. And in case of piracy, I do believe that either they'll keep it down or they'll attack the fleet. I'm not sure. I think you need to actually patrol for pirates, but I think that it protects from a certain percentage of piracy. Yeah. Pirates really aren't in the game at the moment. I know in EU 3, you should be able to click on you can't even click on a sea place, or what do you call it? Sea zone anymore. You can click on land, but not in the sea zone. What's going on with the map? Political. There. Yeah, you should be able to click on it, and then option B, you can hire pirates right in that zone. But what you do now is that you take your fleet and you... if I can select it. I'm not sure if it's an option that comes later. Hunt pirates. Okay, so then what patrolling must be for... I guess patrolling if you're at war. And... okay, so you must have light ships to protect trade or privateer. So if this was a light ship... let's see my other navies. I can actually send it on a privateer mission. Sending a fleet privateer mission will send it under pirate flag to steal trade power from the other nations in a trade node. Okay, so you can, and it actually, if it's a rival, I've done some really awesome things like that. You get some good rival points. Now, power projection, this is a very complicated game, by the way, if you don't know how to play it. Power projection, see, I'm getting 1 yearly because I've chosen the Byzantines as my rival. With the following effects right now, it's very minuscule, like 0.2 global trade power. But if you get it up, if you have at least 25 power projection, you gain liters, 1 liter free, without upkeep. If you have at least 50 power projection, you gain... ah, okay. Very nice. Triumph over your rivals to gain power projection. Enter a war against them, take their provinces or vassalize them, insult or humiliate them, support rebels in their lands, embargo their merchants. Yeah, I can embargo them and not suffer a penalty. See, they really don't like me. Minus 164. Spain... why did that just change as I moused over it? They desire Ruslan. No, Ruslan is mine. I don't know if I haven't watched the last 2 videos I have yet to put up on my channel of Crusader Kings 2. I may have taken this from Hispania at the very end. I'm not sure if I had. Because I know that they had this. And I was thinking, oh, in EU4 I'll have to take it from them. But anyways, all the armies are moving, the fleets is off on its way. Let us turn time forward. Now if it's gonna crash... oh, what's this? That's new. Skip to next song. Wild. I've never seen that before. There's a lot of new additions. I played with Common Sense. I haven't played with the Cossacks. The Cossacks changes things like... I think it... I'm not sure exactly what it does. I'd have to go over it, but I know it affects a lot of things with steppe religions, or sorry, steppe cultures and people, which is all of this, all here, including here. Oh, I thought this was Ilkhanate. What the hell? It was at the end of CK2. Mongol Khorasan. Mongol Tengri. I think that this was from the Ilkhanate. It just kind of split off. Really weird. So the Ilkhanate is what the Mongols are. Now, this, if you've never seen this game before, you can explore and colonize or deal with, fight, and trade with the entire world, everywhere. Except for certain areas are blocked off, like this is all desert, mountains and desert. It's basically uninhabitable by any large population. So the big grayed out ones here are, but down here, Guinea. Oh, this, yeah, this can't be, probably because it's too dark of a, sorry, too deep of a jungle, too thick. But there'll be places along the coast here of Africa that you can colonize. And we have no contact with them yet. So I'd have to send out explorers to do that. Or wait. You can do that, or you can wait for other nations to explore the area, and 50 or 75 years later, whatever it is, those will start to, you'll be able to see them, but way after that they've probably taken advantage of the situation. Because I guess word of mouth comes to you through traders and ships and all that kind of stuff. But they've found North America type thing. But for as it is now, this is basically the CK2 map, actually. Probably not here. This is cut off down here. But this will keep on extending. We see all of India, and then we'll be able to see China and Japan and Indonesia down here at some point. And the rest of Siberia over here. North and South America, of course. And Greenland is over here. I think there's 2 provinces that you can colonize. It's not a very... you can't really put much of a population there. And Iceland. It belongs to Norway. See, I like playing in Sweden and forming Scandinavia in Crusader Kings 2 and in Europa Universalis, but I'm going to try to take a hands-off approach. Hopefully Sweden will gobble up all of Scandinavia. I'm not really too fond of Finland. I want to go to war with them. And to that end, maybe I should... They will go... oh, Fabricate Claim is here. They will go to war, or sorry, they will become an ally with me if I want. But we only have 2 diplomats we can send out, and it does take time for them to go back and forth. And right now I want alliances first more than anything. Just to protect myself against the Byzantines. Now I'm not sure, because I can't bring it up again. When I go to choose... I'm not looking at myself. No, I'm looking at myself. So I only have 1 enemy. I don't know why that's up there, because... Enemy Byzantines. But I can't go there and... I used to be able to go here and choose my rivals, and it would say the power difference between us. I wasn't sure if I read that wrong, if it wasn't 31% greater than us. Because there's a mission, I swear it said 3% less fleet than I have, but there's a mission to take. And it was, I already chose, it was a different one, but it said to increase my fleet to be bigger than theirs, because theirs is larger than ours. So I'm not sure if I read that wrong or not. Like I said, I'm a noob, and I would appreciate any and all help that anybody, any tips that anyone can see that I'm doing things that aren't as good as they should be, or I'm doing something totally wrong. Just let me know, and I will take it all under advisement. I definitely want to learn how to play it better. The last thing I want to do, if the game runs properly, is have the Byzantines and Spain stomp me. Stomp all over me, and everything I've done in Crusader Kings 2 is meaningless. Okay, so, I think one of the last things to do is to choose my... See, we're Western technology, the best in the world. Administrative power, 8 per month. It's not bad. I played till almost 1700 as both Ottomans and Sweden, so I kind of got a feel for the game. Let's see. Oh, so 8 for administration, 10 for diplomacy. It's pretty good, and 7. It's not bad for such poor military skill for the leader. His skill is just 1. Okay, so 3 from the advisor. I did kind of spend a lot. It's 9 gold per month for that guy. And base value is 3, so that's why I get 7. I do like everything, all the tooltips to tell you everything that's going on. So we'll let this go. Everything is at 3. I'm not sure what everybody else is. Can you actually see their text? I think that you can. And I don't know how. I'd have to say, look at the Byzantines. That's not their tech, by the way. I think I have to go into diplomacy, don't I? Does it not say? Here it does. It does say it. So that's 3, 3, and 3. They're the same as us. I don't think that anybody will be higher than that. Oh, there's the Mongols. 3, 3, 3. Spain should be 3. Yeah, they're 3. So that's basically it for everything. I read posts, comments on the official boards that say they've loaded up their converter save from Crusader Kings 2, and there's like Hindu in England, and just stuff was all messed up for cultures and religion, and it was just, but I've checked over everything, and everything seems to be okay with mine. Okay, ideas. Now, I do like to go quality. I'm not sure if it's the best one, but it gives me a whole bunch of, like, it's for your military. Quality, infantry combat ability plus 10%. Cavalry, 10%. Morale of navies plus 10. Naval attrition, minus 25%. Artillery combat ability +10. So I think that's a good one to start with. I'm not sure why I cannot choose this right now. Unlocked at National Ideas 5. Okay, so you have level 3 and need 5 administrative technology. So we need to go up in tech first. Oh, what are our national ideas? Because you get these national ideas like every time you get so many. So these are the general groupings of the ideas. And as the months go by, you'll get enough points, say in military. You can either let it go up in technology or you can put it towards your ideas. And I think ideas are more powerful, generally. Way more powerful. But not all the time. Sometimes you don't want to lag so far behind in one of the techs. There's only 3 different tech levels. Administrative, diplomatic, and military. So you want it to go... you do want to keep pace. Because sometimes whole new units will be unlocked. And if you're behind, like a rival, and they get that, their armies will be not so unstoppable, but they'll be really tough compared to... You'll be hard-pressed to keep up with them in a war. So... I do know that. I'm not that much of a dimwit. I learned the hard way that lesson. Probably before this, probably back in EU3 actually. I used to play EU2 as well, quite a few years back. So these are our national ideas. You get these unlocked free once you get so many ideas unlocked. So guilds plus 10% production. I haven't even seen this. It's just German ideas. Trade efficiency plus 5 and domestic trade power plus 10. So it's trade and production. Diplomatic reputation plus 1. Weird. Okay. National rest -1. That's okay. Missionary strength plus 1 to convert to different religions. Diplomatic relations plus 1. And yearly prestige. Oh. So there's no military bonus that we get. It's like Poland will get like they'll get to a certain point with their ideas where they'll get like 25% or 10% cavalry attack or something like that, and France gets something like that too. And like I said, playing as the Ottomans, I was just in a war. All my armies were just annihilated by Poland and France. They both combined their forces and just destroyed me down here in this area. So that's not really good. It does mean, well, France and Poland is in the game, but they're small. Even if they have that advantage, they'd be so outnumbered to me, unless they're like allied with the Byzantines, which is not something I really want. In a war against me, that could destroy me. Okay, so we have to wait for ideas. I don't think that there's really anything else I can do. I did send out my... You get 2 traders, and they increase your trade value in a node. And I went after the largest ones in Germany. Champagne and Rhineland. Rhineland, that's... Okay, that's not on the coast. That's weird. Balance is pretty good per month. We could start building some buildings. Other than the forts and the, like, 5 ships I built. Should be okay. Okay, so another thing I noticed is that our capital, Würzburg, which arguably was the most productive in my... bringing in the most income for any county north of Constantinople. So I don't know why it's so low. Look, 2, 2, 2, that's practically starting numbers. Whereas Constantinople is 9. I'm not sure what limit there are. I've seen 40, 50, 60 you can go up to, so... I mean, it costs more... See, what these will do will take from your diplomatic power, each one. Like, this is military. You improve it to increase the manpower in the province that you get, that you can recruit from. And obviously, for production, you take that from diplomacy, increase your production value in the province. And then the last one is taxes from administration. So the higher the number, it's not just that, it's also how many buildings you can build. So I have a castle here. I cannot put any more buildings here until... No, I can put 2 more here. But after that, it's locked until I have 10 developments. So this is sitting at a total of 6 development. It adds it all together. But this is my capital. But there's no buildings that can be built here, I think right now, because the only technology that we have are castles. So we have to unlock more technology through gaining tech. Or sorry, more buildings through gaining tech. Economy. Where is the buildings? I think... Is it here? Make core... Buildings. Okay, so this shows the only available building that I can make. But I don't have that much money. This is their costs in gold to make them. So obviously barracks will be one of the first ones for army. Marketplace, I think that comes out... I should say that... Oh, 4. Technology 4, which is the next level. So you need 8 for docks to increase docks. That increases naval force limit, how many ships you can have before you... If you go over the limit, it's going to start costing you a lot more. Okay, so let's get this game going. Oh, what just happened? Yeah, I paused it. Sorry, my timer's saying that the time is up. We have gained a trade dispute against Byzantium. Knights Hospitaller has claimed the title Defender of the Catholic Faith. Okay, so they get a bonus for that, but it also reduces something. I've also had requests. Alliance from Brunswick. Is that not these guys? Yes, they're that's what I wanted, actually. Knights Hospitaller accepted an offer, so they're my new ally. And they're Defender of the Catholic Faith. If they lose a war, they lose that title. That title brings them prestige benefits. So... Military access from England. This is England here. The red. They're probably going to try to consolidate what they can here. But they're going to be my enemy. It's, I'm going to allow them to move into my territory. What that means is that they cannot declare war on me unless that's revoked first. Okay, Poland, you are next. Diplomacy. Offer alliance. They already have a yes. They have good positive relations with me. And Poland accepted. Now we have to wait. Looks like we... Was it saving there? Okay, so we have a diplomat back. He came back. I'm gonna go try to ally with Sweden. Okay, so that's all the alliances I want to make. And I also want to gobble this up, but peacefully. What's my relations with them? Plus 74. So we need to improve my relations, and we should get a royal marriage. I checked that they have, because you cannot diplo-annex. That's diplomatic annexation. You can't do it peacefully unless they are the same government type, and these are also a monarchy like me. Sweden has offered to accepted to enter the alliance. So let's go royal marriage with these guys. And what is this? It's a missionary. Well, we have nothing to convert. Everything is within our territory. I did notice that there's one little Cathar group right here left over from when England went Cathar. When they had... were they united with Italy at one point in my CQ game? CK2? I don't know, but they were allies. I think through marriage, and they both were... This was originally Cathar, and England converted to Cathar. But things are looking good. I'm going to end the video right here, and we'll get this show on the road. Hopefully things will start happening faster, because I know I've been slow so far. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.